We cross over to the JKIA. As you can see, my colleague Trevor is on standby to give us a feel of what is currently happening. Remember, we are having a committee that had gone there to establish exactly what happened last week when we had a power outage that froze all the actions at the busy airport. Over to you, Trevor.
A very good afternoon to you, Ben Troy in studio. We are coming to you live from the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, specifically at the Kenya Airports Authority headquarters, where the National Assembly Committee on Transport and Infrastructure is currently doing a visit to ascertain the situation here at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. This follows the power outage and the total blackout that saw East Africa's biggest and busiest airport go on a total blackout on Friday night. And here with me is the committee's chairperson, Honorable Kariuki Macharia, with me here, joining me. Allow me to introduce him. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us this afternoon. Please kindly bring us up to speed with why you have scheduled this visit today and your deliberations of the day.
Thank you. We are here as a committee on transport and infrastructure to ascertain the happenings on the night of last Friday. Exactly why the entire JKIA was engulfed in darkness, and who did not do what they were supposed to do, and why were we in such a situation. The committee want to understand, did the MD of KIA do what he was supposed to do? Did the Ministry of Issues have anything to do with what happened? So as a committee that majorly deals with oversight, we want to get the facts right so that we can help Kenyans understand why we got into this situation and how we can avoid falling into the same situation in the coming days. This is, like you said, this is the biggest airport in East Africa. We cannot afford to be in such a situation where the entire place is closed down and aircrafts are diverted to elsewhere. We want to clearly understand what happened.
All right. Honorable Chair, allow me to interject and bring in the Acting Managing Director, Henry Ogoya.
Yes, Ogoye.
Ogoye, thank you so much.
Yes,
please tell us, we are currently at the generator station M. What happened here on Friday night?
On Friday night, normally we have a backup power which backs the supply in the event that the national grid goes off. What happened was that the generator which was supposed to back up misfired, and it could not come on board at the right time. So it had to be loaded sequentially in a manual manner for it to come back to service. And it took 1.5 hours for that one to be done.
What was the issue? Was it that it had not been properly maintained?
It is not a question of maintenance. I think it was just a system problem because we have monthly testing to ensure that they are in a working condition. So it is something which we are also investigating to find out what needs to be done going forward. But the future is bright because we have some 2 new generators which were installed but are not been commissioned. Commissioning means that you put them in a workable condition, putting in the cooling system, because they are heavy-duty facilities. So we have contractors on the ground, and now we'll be having a backup of around 8 MVAs as opposed to the demand of 6 MVAs. So within the next 2 weeks, we'll be in a very safe condition to sustain operations in the event of power blackout.
All right. Honorable Chair.
To that, what we have told the management of KIA is that they need to up their game. We cannot afford to lose revenue and lose our image as a country. This is the gateway. This is, like your sitting room where you want to show your face. And I think, like we have said earlier, we want these gentlemen and ladies to do their best to make sure that JKIA, maybe you can allow one member on the PS to say something.
Okay, the PS is here. Please, just a minute, under a minute, please.
Mimi nataka kuzungumza kwa Kiswahili hapa. Kusema kwa leo tuko hapa kama kamati ya uchukuzi ili kuweza kuchunguza yapi yaliyotokea siku ya Ijumaa. na tumekuja hapa kama kamati ili kuwajulisha Wakenya, kwa sababu airport hii inakuwa ni airport kubwa sana katika regional yetu ya Afrika, na tukiangalia karibuni sana kutakuja wageni wakubwa sana ambao watakuja kupitia kwa airport hii. Kwa hivyo tunamshukuru chairman na kamati yote na PS wetu na watu wote ambao wako hapa ili kujaribu ni kitu gani ambacho kimeweza kutokea, lakini kama committee tutafanya uchunguzi wa kina ili kuona jambo kama hili lisiweze kutokea na lisiweze tena kuona kwa limeweza kupatikana majibu ya sasa kupeana kwa Kenya. Asanteni sana.
Shukran sana. Ben Troy, thank you so much. We'll come back to you later on, but we'll have the PS speak to us in our subsequent bulletins. We'll be having that more in our subsequent bulletins. For now, it's back to you in studio.
So much, Trevor, there at the JKIA, the PS. Also, we have airport officials, and also we have members of the Transport and Infrastructure Committee of the National Assembly establishing exactly what transpired at the JKIA last week on Friday when the country had a power outage. But they have mentioned two things: that on Friday night the backup generator misfired and it took about 1.5 hours to restore power to that, and they say that they will ensure that this never happens again to the busiest airport in the region.